construct triangle ABC, which is AB is equivalent to 6.8, BC 10 centimeters, then angle at B. So I need to sketch, so I can put my sketch over here. So I'll say this is maybe A, this is B. So let me put 120 degrees on sketch. I'll sketch 120 like this. So in this instance, this can be 120. So I'll join this one. So this is C. So let me write dimensions. AB, this is 6.8. Then BC is 10 centimeters. Okay, so in this case, I have given two sides and one angle to construct a triangle. So let me construct this triangle. This is the baseline. Then I will mark point. Here is my point A. Okay, so I will write A. So A to B, that's 6 centimeters, 6.8. So I'll check 6.8 like this one. Then I'll construct 6.8. Right. This is where B is located. 6.8 centimeters. Then I want to construct now this is 120 degrees at B. So 120 degrees at B, you construct 120 like this. Then you mark here. So this is 120. So after this 120, I have to measure something like 10 centimeters to locate point C. Point C is 10 centimeters. So this is point C, 10 centimeters. So you have to join these 2 points like this. So you need to use a larger ruler, a long ruler. So this is my triangle ABC now. Then I want to construct, after constructing this triangle, I want to construct perpendicular bisector from A to, sorry, on a point AC produced to CB. So I want to produce a locus, sorry, a perpendicular bisector of A, where is A, this A, and produced to BC. So which means it's also an angle bisection. I need to bisect this producing to this side. So producing bisecting this angle, I'll mark here and I'll mark here. Sorry, then I'll put my compass here, then I'll put an arc, then here. Yeah, right. This is perpendicular bisector for part B produced to CB. And now, locus of points which are 3 centimeters from BC, 3 centimeters from BC. So I will measure 3 centimeters here. Locus of points at a point means we are going to draw a circle. So locus of points 3 centimeters from BC. This is, where's B and C? From B, I'll put a circle out. Then at C, this locus of points 3 centimeters from BC. Bisect angle ABC. Bisect angle ABC. So I need to bisect this angle. Bisecting means cutting it into 2. So I'll put this one and this one. Then I'll open more than half. Then here. Then I'll place the center and the middle of the arcs. This is a bisector of ABC. Right, part B of the question requires us to measure and write down the length of AC. If I want to measure, write down the length of AC, I will use this one. I can use, this is the bisector or divisor. I can use this one, but since the line is bigger, I can use my rule, like pointing 0 up to 14.5. So I'll write down here, AC is equal to 14.5 centimeters. That's the answer for B. Then the question requires you to mark 2 points X and Y, which are 3 centimeters from BC, which are 3 centimeters from BC, like which are on these circles, and then equidistance, which are equidistance from AB and BC, from AB and BC. So we need to mark 2 points here. So where to mark these 2 points? I'll mark this is my X, this is my Y. So that's the first question of locus that you need to attend. Okay, let's look at question. Our question here is, let me put it on landscape. June 2020, paper 2, question number 4. That's the question of construction of the question of locus. So the question reads, use pairs of rulers, compasses only, like how we used to do. So part A requires us to construct a triangle ABC. So before you do any construction, you need to sketch. So I need to sketch triangle ABC, in which AB is 7, then angle at A is 45 degrees. So let me construct angle A. This is a sketch. A, B, angle at this one is 45 degrees. So I would I'll put it like this. This is 45 degrees. This is 7 centimeters. This is C. And BC, this one BC is 8 centimeters. So I've given one angle and 2 sides I need to construct now. Let me draw the baseline here. Right, let me mark point A. This is point A. The point on which there is 45 degrees. So before, if you want to construct 45 degrees, you need to construct, first you construct a line. So you construct a perpendicular line which is 90 degrees. So then I'll mark point center, and this one, use faint lines because these are not lines that you are now using in your construction. Then I'll mark point here. I'll bisect this angle like this, like this. Then I open more than half. Then I'll here. Then I'll construct using my ruler a straight line like this one. So this is 45 degrees. First 90, and then I bisected 90 into 2. I have 45 degrees here. And then I need to measure the point from A to B. It's 7 centimeters. A to B, 7 centimeters. This is point B. This is 7 centimeters. So now I need to construct A. BC is something like, let me check, 8 centimeters. So you need to construct 8 centimeters like this one from B. So you put an arc here. So you need to extend this line. So I will join the two now. Then you can darken the lines of your triangle like this one. This is the shape now, A, B, and C here. This is 8 centimeters. I've constructed the triangle. The locus of points equidistant from A and C. Locus of points equidistant from a point and another point, which means you're going to bisect the line that is being stated in that A and B. Sorry, B and C. So B and C, I need to bisect this line. So I started B, then I can just put an arc here, right here, and another arc right here, right there. Then I go at C, then I'll put another arc here, then I'll put another arc. Then I can join the two arcs using my ruler like this one. So this is the bisector for line A, from line A, B, and C. Locus of points 5 centimeters from C. So I will need to measure this one. So you need to be careful when you are drawing this triangle. You have to put, yes, the compass should not move. This is the circle that is being required by the question. So you can just put a broken line here and say 5 centimeters. Okay, now so Okay, so now we need to go at B. The question B requires a point R inside a triangle is such that it's nearer to B. So a point R which is inside this triangle and is nearer to B than C, so which means it is after this line. And let me check. Then C and is less than 5 centimeters, is less than 5 centimeters from C. So the point where must R lies. Show by shading the region. So this is the region where R must lies. This is the region R. And then measure and write down the size of angle at B, angle ABC. So if you need to want to measure the angle, we have to use the protractor. We need to use, this is the protractor for measuring angles. So you can place it like this one. So protractor has got this line, this baseline, and it has to align with this line and point at the angle. So let me point like this one and it like this. Then you need to count from 0 until you reach this line. It's something like 95, 96, 97, 98. So you write angle A, B, C is equivalent to 96 centimeters, sorry, degrees. That's the question for November 2020. So for June 2020. Thank you.